not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll shift things around.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
And the first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. Duggan. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That ball caught. It's chosen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49 yards. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
To the left side and taken in by Chosen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Raider first down.
Here's Duggan to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And Charles, if you think about what this defense has had to prepare for, they're in for a battle. And they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Raiders.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll go down. Blocked down on the 20-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing, Duggan. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Duggan looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now they'll audible to something else. Now it's Nix. And the Raiders have got him. Now they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 11-yard line.
Nix to the air. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Captain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll go down right
brings up 3rd and 3.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to number 14, Cortland Sutton. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 7-7, our score after 1.
At the 36-yard line.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 7.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 4-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shanahan. Bombers.
They'll go play action with Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard
Hand
line.
off now to Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the give, Genty. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Gone an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Look at the big man rumble. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for
that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone from your tight end.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven they're going to go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a first down.
To throw is Nix. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Second and 10. Throwing Nix. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired on. It's a big game. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's Nix. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 30. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
That's another first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Oilers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's second and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 10 brings up
on third down. Here's Genty. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
2 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Duggan now to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Duggan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Duggan will look to throw this. Going up top. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Bombers. Chill.
A final shot before break. Nix. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing again on second down. Duggan. That's caught by Chosen. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Dugan. Short throw caught by Bowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
15 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First
in motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On second and 10, Duggan. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun on third down, Dugan. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on third and 4.
That's another.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 21.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This going to be returned from the 2. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. This will be a short gain of 3 before it's brought down at the 22. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's third and 7.
From the gun on third down, Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. To the sideline and looking at him catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Complete to Jamison Williams.
Now they'll change things up.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Bombers. Chill.
2nd and 14. And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
But it's 4th down.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Bombers.
On 4th down, Nix. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Duggan. That ball caught. It's chosen. And he'll be just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest. And a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Let's go.
A run straight ahead with Genti. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Once again, it's Genti. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Genti will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Looking to put a drive together. And now an audible here into something else.
Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Complete to Jameson Williams. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now run by Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Here now, 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Nix to the air. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mac Hollins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we got a tie game Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Duggan looking to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On the give, Genty. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Right back to Genty on first down. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Raider first down.
On the give, Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run. Here comes Genty. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That's into the hands of Chosen. 20! And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Well, Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. He's back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Second down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Bombers. Chill.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here we go. Drop ball 80.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Pardon me so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
60 Bison. Go.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, Howard should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 42, Oilers 28. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
at their own 35-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a second.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.